Welcome to Stop Playin with AC Jones, a video recap of the most talked about reality shows and entertainment news. Here we give you the gossip, the scoop, and the truth, all in a matter of minutes, and we're being brought to you by Productions by MJ and Black Vision Entertainment. This week I have a lot of mess to talk to you about. I hope you missed me last week because I was going on vacation, but you can always follow me on Twitter, okay? So let's start off with entertainment news, and we're going to save reality for last. First, I want to know what is going on with this thing with little Kim. She's all on Twitter talking about beefing. Now, I just want to say to you, boo-boo, you're telling your age. We don't use beefing no more. That's so 2005, okay? You need to come with some more vernacular in your vocabulary other than Roxy is trying to beef with you, okay? Her job is to ask questions and to not make a statement assuming. You need to look at that video, all right? The girl was just simply doing her job. And we don't know if your name is Snooki, Ookie, Charlie, Rihanna, Deshaun, Shaquetta. I can't identify who you are. You've had so many surgeries. What you need to be mad at is your people. Because, see, I can't understand this. This is something that's just so over my head. Once people get to a certain level, you need to make sure that you have people in your camp that are going to tell you the truth. They're going to say, hey, ACJ, that lipstick you got on is just not hot. It's not popping. It's not popping like that, boo. You need to change your colors. But see, you little Kim, you don't have anybody around you like that. Obviously not. Because you look like you climbed out the Ronald McDonald Happy Meal box. A fool. A daggone fool, okay? So as long as they're comparing you with Nicki Minaj right now, and unfortunately for you, she happens to be on top of your game, accept it, honey. It's called receive. Just receive it, okay? Calm, woosah, and receive, okay? Enough teaching for you today. I don't want to talk to you anymore, and not about your attitude, and definitely not about beefing, okay? Whatever that is. Now I need to move on. I heard some interesting news about Will Smith. Now I know you and Jada swing, and like most of us, we don't like people who straddle the fence. Either you like men or you like women. Whichever one you like, that's your preference, boo. Do you? But when you're looking all hot and sexy and fine, and then you make it seem like you want us females, and then you riding around with Mr. Martin, which is Gina, who is on the Martin Show's husband, and you taking him to, as I understand it, you're taking him to see art, and you guys are going to party. You sending mixed messages to your friends and your fans. I don't know whether or not I might can bump up on you one day, or you interested in my other friend, okay? A guy friend. Just let us know. Enough already. The cat has already been let out the bag. We know what you and Jada do at home. And it's not to be told, it's to be sold. So save it for a book and a rainy day. But my thing is, make up your mind, man. Make up your mind. Last but not least, I want to let Lady O know that you know what, you're still on top of your game, no matter if your show does not come on every day. I was surely tuned in, and I love the way you handle Bobbi Kristina, and I love how you got the facts out of Pat. You know, you guys can no longer simply sit at the dinner table and say Bobby got Whitney on that stuff. Pat made it very clear that Whitney was doing drugs prior to Bobby, and Bobby was invited to the funeral. So enough said, period, exclamation point. Let's not talk about it anymore. And word to the wise, Bobbi Kristina. All this stuff about you changing your last name. Your daddy's last name is Brown. His daddy's last name was Brown. And I'm sure his daddy's last name is Brown. Quit all that foolery. With the $10 million you're going to get, you're going to need to do more with it than change your last name. You can never change who you are, or where you come from, or who your daddy is. It's simple. I know you're feeling all these mixed feelings, and I know nothing about it because thank God my mother is alive. But some of this stuff is simply shenanigans, and somebody needs to tell you to stop, okay? So that's word to the wise. Now I want to move on to a little bit of reality. The Braxton's family values, and you know that's my show because those women have values. And you know what, Trina? I love that little fake chinchilla red coat that you had on. It was banging, baby, banging. Okay? But you ladies need to understand that your mother has a lot of children. She's not interested in going to the chapel and gonna get married. She don't want to wear any white. She was a preacher's wife. She know that stuff is simply foolish, okay? So you guys need to quit playing, okay? Make it a family affair. Make me proud. I represent you guys every week and I love you, okay? So let's follow our mother's instructions and give her what she wants. She wants something small, quiet, and just really, really jazzed up. And Tony, you know what? You got a little bougetto in you. You can make it happen. It can be classy, sassy, and all the above, okay? And again, congratulations to you on the new single that you dropped. I'm kind of feeling it. I got to listen to it a couple of more times, but because I like you, boo, I'm sure I'm going to love the music. Now, I want to talk about the basketball wives of Miami. I'm talking about it. Enough said. Again, you know what? It is way too much going on. Too much of nothing. We got new chicks on there. Two new chicks. Just who were they married to? What are we talking about this season, Shawnee? You got to give us more than that. I'm just really not feeling it. If you guys are not busting Jennifer over the head, then you focusing on these two new chicks that we really can't get with because we don't know who they are. And Susie seems to have a drinking problem. She asking for egg rolls and vodka and Ciroc. Boo, that ain't cool. And let me tell you one more thing. Being 30 something is just not old, and it's not hot that you says that, okay? You're talking to most of the population. And if you know like me, when you're in your 30s, that's just when things start to get hot and popping, okay? So you might want to reevaluate your age chart, Susie, and the rest of you guys, because 30 is far from being old. Now moving on to that hot mess called the Atlanta Housewives. The only thing that I can say that keeps it going is my girl Phaedra and then Candy. Now, Candy, you do have some of your boo moments, and I mean boo like in Halloween. You are so fly, girl. You got your own money. You don't need a man for anything, but you would like one and a baby. You got a new house. You even got a low budget X Factor going on. But I don't know what be going on with that head of yours. I'm just not sure what's going on with the head, Candy. You got too much fire behind you not to have that hair. You need to be voguing, girl. Voguing, yes, I said it, voguing, okay? Because you hot like that. Take my advice. Not so much like Marlo, because as we guys saw this week, as Nene put it, white is right. I'm sounding like Scooby-Doo right now. Right is what my mama told me. I don't care if you're Mexican, Chinese, Puerto Rican, blue, yellow. Treat me right and do me right, and that means you're right, okay? So all them other shenanigans and little talk she's got going on, I hope you white guys are taking note. Simply not cool if it was me. I wouldn't want it. StopPlayin.com, okay? Enough said. StopPlayin.com. Well, I think that's more than enough for the week. Peace, love, and hair grease. And until the next time, please stop playing.